Why don't meet your nail? Heard on my gang and now. I'ma beat that pussy till it black as Miss Noel.
Oh no.
I think I got mixed personalities.
You was saying, but you switch up cause I'm next star. I got link and some 40 in my right car.
Some eras don't feel special until they're gone. The 2016 to 2019 Lyrical Lemonade run was one of those moments. It gave us bright visuals, weird edits, breakout stars, and songs that lived everywhere from YouTube tabs to school hallways to late-night playlists. Every upload felt like it could introduce the next face of rap, and years later, that run still feels unmatched. Not because it was perfect, but because it felt alive. Lil Tecca, Ransom.
I got black, I got white, what you want? Hop outside a ghost and hop up in a fan.
When Ransom dropped, it felt like summer internet music in its purest form. The beat was light, bouncy, and instantly addictive, while Tecca delivered every line with the calm confidence of a kid who somehow knew his life was about to change.
She know I got the Fendi Prada when I am alone. I needed me a
The video made that feeling even bigger. Cole Bennett turned simple scenes into something bright, funny, and impossible to forget, with cartoon-like edits, clean framing, and that playful Lyrical Lemonade energy wrapped around every shot. The official video credits Cole Bennett as director, editor, and animator.
They try to take my floor, I take their ass for ransom.
And that was the magic. Ransom didn't need a massive budget or a serious image. It felt effortless, and that effortlessness became the point. One video turned Tecca from a name online into one of the faces of a new wave. Kamethazine, walk.
Finger on the trigger. If a nigga wants some smoke, I let the chopper eat his liver.
By the time Walk started spreading, Kamethazine already sounded like chaos in human form. The song was short, cold, and aggressive, with a beat that barely gave you time to breathe before his voice cut straight through it.
I walk around like that nigga. Finger on the trigger. If a nigga wants some smoke, I let...
But the video gave it a strange twist. Instead of just leaning into menace, Cole Bennett placed Kamethazine in a surreal family man setup, turning the whole thing into a dark joke. The official video was released in 2018, directed by Cole Bennett, and the track became one of Kamethazine's breakout records.
That nigga. Finger on the trigger. If a nigga wants some smoke, I let the chopper...
That contrast made it stick. Walk was aggressive, funny, and weird all at once. Exactly the kind of combination Lyrical Lemonade was built for. It didn't just document Kamethazine's energy, it exaggerated it until it became unforgettable. Lil Skies and Landon Cube. Nowadays.
Hey, nowadays I'm too cool for a girlfriend.
Few songs captured the late 2010s internet mood like Nowadays. Lil Skies brought the hunger and attitude, while Landon Cube added the melody that made the track feel emotional without slowing it down. It sounded like Fake Friends, Young Love, and Fast Success all hitting at once.
On the east side, I don't give a fuck, I keep it real, I'm not gonna let it slide.
The video leaned fully into that teenage nostalgia. With the school setting, colorful shots, and playful energy, Cole Bennett turned the song into a coming-of-age scene for kids who grew up online. It didn't feel polished in a corporate way. It felt alive.
Nowadays, I'm too cool for a girlfriend.
That's why Nowadays still works. It captured the exact moment when internet rap started looking like a movie for the generation watching it from their phones. It was youthful, messy, melodic, and completely locked into its time. Juice WRLD, Lucid Dreams.
I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you.
At the center of this whole era was Lucid Dreams, a heartbreak record that felt bigger, darker, and more emotional than almost anything around it. The guitar loop, the wounded melody, and Juice WRLD's voice turned pain into something instantly recognizable.
Easier said than done, I thought you were the one.
Cole Bennett's video pushed that emotion into a dream world. The colors, the surreal effects, and Juice's presence made the heartbreak feel visual, like the viewer was watching someone trapped inside their own memories.
I have these lucid dreams where I can't move.
And then the song became massive. Lucid Dreams wasn't just a breakout moment for Juice WRLD. It became one of the defining songs of the SoundCloud generation, proving that sadness, melody, and internet-born visuals could cross all the way into the mainstream. Lil Xan, Betrayed.
The trunk I open up, I sold my soul a good price, out of sight.
Betrayed moved differently. It was slow, numb, and hazy, almost like a confession whispered through the fog of the SoundCloud era. Lil Xan's delivery felt drained and detached, which made the song sound less like a flex and more like a warning.
Yeah, how my enemy a friend of me? Why y'all feed off of my energy?
The video matched that mood with a stripped-down, late-night feeling. It wasn't flashy in the same way as some other Lyrical Lemonade videos, but that simplicity made it feel even more tied to the moment. It had the rawness of something that came straight from the internet before the industry could fully polish it.
Things don't make you, things gon' take you.
That's what made Betrayed stand out. It captured a darker side of the era, where fame, drugs, sadness, and viral attention all blurred together. Looking back, it feels like one of the most specific timestamps of that SoundCloud wave. Mask The Slump God. Catch Me Outside.
Naruto, nine-tail, fox, I feel like a Gucci ad-lib.
Then came Catch Me Outside, a track that didn't walk into the room. It crashed through the walls. Ski Mask attacked the beat with wild flows, cartoon references, sharp pockets, and the kind of energy that made every line feel animated. The video took that chaos into the streets of New York, with Times Square lights, moving crowds, and Cole Bennett's edits turning the city into a playground. The whole thing felt fast, loud, strange, and impossible to pause. The result was one of the most replayable visuals from the era. Catch Me Outside showed exactly why Ski Mask felt different. He was funny, technical, unpredictable, and completely his own character inside the Lyrical Lemonade universe. YNW Melly and Kanye West. Mixed personalities.
I think I got mixed personalities.
Mixed personalities felt strange from the very start. YNW Melly's melodic chaos paired with Kanye West's presence created a song that sounded bright on the surface, but unstable underneath, like a love song melting into a cartoon breakdown.
Say you want someone.
The video made it even more surreal. Cole Bennett placed Melly and Kanye in a colorful artificial world filled with strange backdrops, robotic figures, and dreamlike visuals. It didn't feel like a normal rap video. It felt like a weird animated universe built around emotional confusion.
I swear to God, this girl be tripping, dog.
That's what made the moment so memorable. Mixed personalities brought together a rising Florida star and one of the biggest names in music, then filtered both through Lyrical Lemonade's strange yellow lens. It was odd, catchy, and impossible to forget. Lil Mosey. Noticed. With Noticed, Lil Mosey brought a softer kind of flex. The song was sunny, smooth, and carefree, like success had already pulled up before he even said a word. His delivery floated over the beat with the kind of calm confidence that made everything feel easy. The video gave that feeling a glossy teenage dream look. Bright locations, clean shots, luxury energy, and playful animation turned Mosey's come up into something that felt almost unreal, like a young artist stepping straight into the life he used to imagine.
I was just a young nigga waiting, but now we have no worries.
And that's why Notice still feels nostalgic. It wasn't aggressive or chaotic. It was relaxed, bright, and polished in a way that captured the hopeful side of the era, when going viral still felt like it could change everything overnight. Corday, Alaska.
Hey, cook it up, whip it up faster. Diamonds cold, sweater shit from Alaska. Ay.
Alaska gave the run a different texture. Corday wasn't just chasing viral chaos or meme energy. He brought sharper writing, cleaner delivery, and a more focused presence that made him feel like someone thinking beyond the moment.
My niggas posted on the block, them I be sending with friends.
The visuals still carried that Lyrical Lemonade identity, but it gave Corday room to perform. Instead of overwhelming the song with madness, the video let his charisma, confidence, and bars lead the frame. It felt controlled without feeling boring.
Cook it up, whip it up faster. Diamonds cold, sweater shit from Alaska. Ayy, I'm getting
That made Alaska stand out in the middle of a wild era. It showed that Lyrical Lemonade wasn't only a home for unpredictable internet rap. It could also frame an artist with real staying power and make lyrical confidence feel just as exciting. Lil Pump, D-Rose.
D-Rose, 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 D-Rose.
Before the visuals got bigger and cleaner, D-Rose captured the raw spark of the movement. The song was loud, repetitive, messy, and instantly recognizable, built around a chant that felt made for blown-out speakers in packed rooms.
Pop fours and I'm feeling like a hero. Superman, lean got me like Rio.
Cole Bennett's video gave that chaos a simple but powerful identity. The animation, quick movement, and rough energy made Lil Pump feel like he was vibrating inside the frame. It wasn't polished, but that was exactly why it worked.
I just broke my wrist cause I'm whipping in the kitchen. Pass the bread to my mom and I told her whip it.
Looking back, D-Rose feels like one of the clearest starting points of the whole run. It captured SoundCloud rap before it became fully mainstream. Reckless, colorful, strange, and completely alive. This era hits different because it reminds people of a time when music still felt unpredictable online. One upload could change an artist's life. One video could define a whole aesthetic. And one Cole Bennett edit could make a song feel bigger than the internet itself. That's why the 2016 to 2019 Lyrical Lemonade run still lives in people's memory. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't polished in the traditional way, but it felt alive, and that's what made it special. Which Lyrical Lemonade video gives you the most nostalgia? Drop your pick in the comments, subscribe for more music deep dives, and I'll see you in the next one.